Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have what I've melted for the entire month of December 2019. So last month of the year, now I was massively sick. Our whole household was really sick towards the end of December, like pretty much a week before Christmas, right? For me, for the other two, Nelson and his son, they were sick about a week before Christmas. I got sick 2 days before Christmas and I'm still clearly getting over it. I'm filming this on January 7th. So I didn't do a lot of extra melting towards the end of December because I was exhausted. I had strep throat and also laryngitis, fevers. I went to the doctor. I drove myself to the doctor. And the doctor's like listening to my lungs and stuff like that. And he's like, holy crap, he took my temperature. And he's like, you are radiating hotter than, I think I had 101.6 temperature, which is a fever. But when he was doing the stethoscope and listening to my breathing, he's like, you are radiating heat. Like you are like warmer than what I can tell is 101.6. So like it was just, we've been just so sick. So kind of this holiday season was a bit different for us. Anyway, moving on to why you're here. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot that I've melted and I'm really feeling good about melting through my stash. I think a lot of you guys are very supportive of that. A lot of you are also trying to get through your things. There's a few things coming up. I've got my Wax Wednesday order from Super Tarts. That'll likely be coming. I'm not going to do a video until everything comes in. So it's probably not going to be until closer to like February before I get everything. Rainbow Melts has a cookie sampler with Kim and Ramona's Excellent Adventure, as well as her coffee sampler. I want 2 of them because I'm almost completely out of coffee, like literally almost out of anything coffee related. So those are the only things I can foresee in the near future that I really want. But with that being said, I am feeling so good about getting through a lot of my wax. So we're going to dive in here. We're going to start off with some sensationals. I was really trying to use up a lot of Walmart wax that I've had for a year or 2 that were winter related. This one here is actually really good. This is, oh, that ring light is bright. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Let's see, will it work? I'm trying to work how this might work. Maybe we'll just turn it off. I don't really need it. So anyway, Scarlet Cypress Wreath is really good. I actually really enjoy this one. It's a really good balance of a berry and a pine scent. Maybe a bit of cranberry. Yeah, I'd say a little bit of cranberry. I really enjoy this. This is not my first one. This is my last though. I'm now done that. I don't have a lot of Walmart wax left, and I maybe be talking to my friends in the States for some Goose Creek in the spring to keep their eye out. Also Walmart wax maybe in the spring, summer. But I'm really not interested in buying anything right now because I really want to get through a lot of my own stuff. Sensationals Magic Spell I can actually get in Canada, so I feel pretty good even though this was from the US. This is before us Canadians knew we were going to get this. Anyway, so this was really good. This is one of my top picks for a bedroom scent. Fire Amber was okay. It was alright. It was more like a very cologne-y, very perfumey, very old lady scent. But it was okay. I know that it's a favorite among some people. And then here's Holiday Home. And then this one I've had for probably 2 years. I don't have writings on the bottom of these ones to tell me the dates I've had them. This is just a bit spicy. I believe with the Holiday Home, I mixed Bath & Body Works Chopped Up Candle in marshmallow. Was it marshmallow vanilla bean Noel or something? So anyway, I will do that with scents that are really strong, including this. So now we're going to talk about Better Homes and Gardens. So this is also something that I melted a vanilla scent with because it is so strong. Warm Tobacco Leaf. I'm also on this one I've had since October 2017. So this is over 2 years old. So I'm also over the fact that my Walmart wax melts seem to really do a number on my warmers. Like the cups, they really stain and leave big marks, and having to clean them quite often. So I was trying to use up a lot of the Walmart wax so that way I can just clean the warmer. Like normally I don't have an issue, but lately I'm trying to get through some of these things that are darker wax and all fun stuff. Season of Joy. I'm not whining about Walmart. That's just how it is. This is Season of Joy Holiday Edition from 2017, guys. Like that again, I'm holding on to these things. They're too old. This is actually really nice. I did not get any berries. It's more like a cologne, a light, pleasant cologne scent that I liked about that one. This one was firewood and fir balsam. This was definitely in replacement of the fact that we don't have a real tree. So I liked putting this one on, you know, obviously when we have our tree, the month of December, to kind of make it feel like we had an actual tree. This is also one of my favorites, Better Homes and Gardens Caramel Sugared Fig. This is a sexy bedroom scent. Figs are very sensual. But then there's caramel, which I don't normally like, but because like, I don't know what it is about the two, like the mixture. It's just really, really good. And it's strong, so you don't need a lot. And that's the one I like melting in our bedroom. Okay. Keeping up with the Joneses here, we are going to talk about some Super Tarts. And if you watched my other videos, you guys know that I'm trying to melt my oldest wax melts first. So even after I do my melting basket, and then I separate my melting basket into other little bags. So I've got all day, every day kind of scents. I got a coffee bag, a bathroom scent bag, a bedroom scented bag, things like that. Even when I put my melts in those, I put the oldest wax on the top. So I'm trying to use my oldest first. So with that said, these next four are all from Super Tarts. This was definitely loved by everybody in this house. This is Super Tarts Casper. Toasted marshmallow, vanilla bean Noel, cornbread, and Mexican fried ice cream. This is fabulous. I know I love this one. Nelson and Cameron both really, really enjoy it. So they really, really love that. And Lord of the Melts Middle Earth, as you guys know in my last video, like what I melted the first half, pardon me, is this is an acquired scent. I can only tolerate a little bit of it. You know, this is dirt, rosemary, and fresh mint leaf. So I use 1 cube in the bathroom. This is definitely with all Super Tarts. Less is more. I use 1 cube and then normally get thrown out of the house kind of thing. But I think I have one, like I said before, I think I have one more of these and then a full-on BAM bag. So I'm so good with how much I have of that, and I'll use it sparingly because I'm thinking I might save what I have for spring because fresh dirt, kind of springy. If you've been around this channel for a while, you'll know that Beauty and the Beast is one of my absolute all-time favorites. This is Sweet Blackberries and Magically Delicious. This is a comforting scent. I melted this around the Christmas, like Christmas Day, Boxing Day, things like that. And then we have Die Hard. The guys love the name of this because, well, of course it's Die Hard, but it's pine needles and sugar cookies. So I tell the guys, I'm like, I'm melting Die Hard right now. They're like, what? They're like, are there guns? Like, with their blood somewhere? Like, but I explained to them and like showed them the box. They're like, oh, okay, well it smells good. So they really enjoyed it. Again, like men in general do love their bakery. So as I found out. Okay, let's do, I've got one Scentsy here that I completed. This is Scentsy's Huckleberry and Clementine. Someone messaged me and I can't vouch for just the Huckleberry from Scentsy, but apparently the Huckleberry to that person was very weak and they will never buy it again. So I can't vouch for that, but the Huckleberry Clementine together, I can vouch for the fact that this is very strong. It's lovely. It's probably my favorite scent from Scentsy, but I'm not a connoisseur of Scentsy because I don't have a lot. So, but this so far, everything I've tried from Scentsy, Huckleberry and Clementine is my favorite. So love that. And I have repurchased, and if it ever comes back, I'm sure Ramona will be like, hey, we got it back. Or Patricia will be like, hey, we got it back. I'll be getting more. All right, then we have Reindeer Town from Bathing Garden. No, the stickers off. Basically, this is like a chai tea latte. I really enjoyed this one. Oh yeah, it was just the right amount of spice, like nothing too intense, like cinnamon, like a lot of vendors do. I really like Reindeer Town, and I think I melted one other one, so I think that was the last one of my Reindeer Town. Either that or I didn't melt the other one and I have it for next year. I don't know. I have to look. I'm trying not to pull from my stash because, as you guys are aware, for the melting basket for January, I just literally kept pretty much all the things the same that I didn't melt. Plus I added all the advents that I received in the month of December. This is one of my OGs, one of my favorite wax melts from any vendor. Again, this is Winter Palace, and Winter Palace is described as French lavender, berries, vanilla, pomegranate, strawberries, peppermint, tea, and pink sugar. Fabulous. Love this one. You guys know that. So And then from Southbound, we have Olive Leaf, which I melted strictly in the bathroom. This is described as lemon, bergamot, olive branches, and soft musk with a hint of vanilla. It's supposed to be a Lush olive branch type. I wouldn't say that it was a complete dupe because olive branch from Lush is one of my favorite scents that Lush does, but it was really nice. So again, I used this in the bathroom, really liked it. I've had it for a bit, so yeah, it was time to use that. Pardon me, and I'm running out of bathroom scents too because anyway, I'm running out of scents I would consider putting in the bathroom because when Super Tarts comes, I finally get my Jaws. And so does Nelson, because we all know Nelson loves his Jaws scents. So I've been out of that for so long. So the next four are the Glades. These are all four of these I picked up in 2018. This was a limited edition. This was Warm Flannel Embrace. This was lovely, really, really nice. Kind of like a flannel candle, I would say. Flannel candle, wow, that rhymed. Wasn't planning that. This is Nutcracker's Delight, which is rich hazelnut and praline. So this is from the next three are from the Nutcracker, which was out in 2018, which from what I've heard was absolutely piss poor movie, but maybe others liked it. I don't know. I don't really watch Disney movies, but so I can't really say for myself personally. But anyway, this was pretty good. This was fantastic. I love Berry Sugar Plum Fantasies, which is Luscious Plum and Violet. This is beautiful. And then this one here, which is a Dancing Flowers, Elegant Jasmine, and Apple Blossom, which was perfect for the bathroom. And then these cubes are pretty big. Like, I feel like they're pretty big. So one cube in the bathroom for the bathroom scents. And actually one cube in any of those scents that I melted out in the living room. I just put one cube because they're pretty big. Two Yankee candles. I'm just going to show them together. They were both very strong. These are from when I went to visit Ramona back in April of 2019. Both are very strong. And let's try to get this to focus. Both are very strong. The pumpkin pie definitely had a lot more cinnamon in it than this one here, which I prefer not to have as much cinnamon. But they were both nice. I put one little cube in the bathrooms and just to kind of give it like a pumpkin-y smell. Technically, it's cinnamon. Let's be honest. Anytime like anybody like Walmart, Yankee, whatever, it's pretty much cinnamon what they do. So I don't think I would repurchase those particular scents again, but you know, they were nice while they were out. Love this scent. It's kind of nostalgic for me because when my parents visited me for Christmas a couple of years ago, I melted this on Christmas morning. So I did the same thing this year. This is Cookie Dough Bites from Goose Creek. And to the point where the guys were like, the heat would kick in this building. And when the heat kicks in, it pushes quite well. And therefore, when this is on a warmer, when the air is pushing it around, my gosh, I remember Cameron going, what is that smell? It smells really good. I'm like, it's the same smell you've been smelling all morning, but because the air just kicked in, it just wafts it, right? So it was really, really good. I would definitely repurchase this again in the springtime. I know there's a sale with Goose Creek right now, or at least there was a couple days ago. I would like to probably wait till spring, like I said, get my stash down even more. I would probably buy a couple of those. So I really enjoyed that. And then, of course, I enjoyed cranberry. I just love cranberry scents. I love the tart. I've said this before. Vendors don't do enough tart wax melt scents, in my opinion. Blackberry, huckleberry, cranberry, and pretty much anything with a berry at the end of it, except for blueberry. I'm not a fan of blueberry myself. But very, very good. Threw very well and perfect for the season. Then I have 3 Rainbow Melt scent shots, which all 3 of these I would cut in half and melt in 2 different warmers in my living room. All 3 of these came from the coffee sampler, of which I'm really hoping, well, she's making another coffee sampler. I think they're end of January, beginning of February. Follow her Facebook page for the exact dates. But I love Rainbow Melts. You guys know this, less is more. Her stuff lasts in your shelf and your bins for years, and I can say that because I've actually done it. I've had stuff from like 2016 that I melted, and they were so strong. I love coffee scents. I'm almost out, so I treated myself over the Christmas holiday knowing I didn't have much left, and I just melted these 3 here. This is Midnight Donut Shop, which is strong coffee, sweet fried dough and creamy vanilla glaze. This is lovely. Fall in a mug, pumpkin spice latte and cream and almond biscotti, also lovely. And I Love You a Latte, which I've always loved this name, is caramel latte, peppermint, and marshmallows. Of course, I love that one because I love peppermint. Coffee and peppermint's fantastic. All right, folks. To the part that I'm most proud of getting through. I am trying to get through the bags. I'm trying my best. Whether it's Vintage Chic Scents loaves that I've cut up in the past, whether it's candles, like 3-wick candles I've chopped up in the past. I am trying to get through my stash. So I'm really feeling good every month when I'm showing you these last little bits. And I feel good again for doing this. Vintage Chic's Grandma's Pearls, which is marshmallow, lavender, and vanilla. Full bag. That was a loaf. Gone. It was okay. I wouldn't repurchase the huge amounts anymore unless it was something I really loved. This was great. I like saving this for winter because it does have peppermint. This is Sugar Peppermint Embeds and Hello Gorgeous Overpour, which is sugar, peppermint, and strawberry mint marshmallow. It is really nice. It's a lot of wax. I probably repurchased that last one, but in a smaller amount. Rosemary's Baby. No, this is a lavender, like herbal lavender. I wouldn't necessarily repurchase this one again, but that was a loaf I cut up. This one was such a disappointment. Loretta's Haunted Plantation House. It's pumpkin coconut cookie bars. Love this on cold, but I find that the small cookies get lost. I don't know. I get a better throw out of chopped up loaves that I've done than I do from these little coins. So we'll see. I have a couple other bagged coins, so we'll see how those do throughout the year. Cafe Reggio, not my favorite scent. This is Cafe Mocha and Marshmallow. Again, because since 2018 hit, I've realized I don't like chocolate and wax. So anyway, I went through it, but I mixed it with Rose Girls Peppermint, which was lovely. I love mixing it, obviously. Oh my gosh, love this one. I know Teresa was like, oh, that sounds really good. And I think also Susan Fitzpatrick said the same thing. And I'm like, yeah, it was pretty good. So Fresh Picked Linen from Rainbow Melts. This was a loaf from her that I bought. Fresh Picked Strawberries and Gain Original Type. This was gorgeous. And I love this in the bathrooms. Oh, because of that linen. Or I guess the Gain. Coffee Shop from Rainbow Melts. This is espresso coffee and vanilla bean marshmallow and butter cookies. Also very scrumptious. The Mummy, which is espresso and fire roasted pumpkin and caramel corn latte. Also good. And Orange Monster. This was really good. I put this in the bathroom because it's orange, and I do like to throw orange scented things in the bathroom. But this is fresh squeezed OJ and orange Danish and orange sherbet. And Cotton Candy Frosting from Rose Girls. This was a mini melters bag that I loved throwing. I melted that both on its own, but I also used it as a blender as well. The last 3 things, guys, are bags, like bags of chopped candles. Oh, there's a little bit of pumpkin coconut. I have another one of these candles chopped up already, but I am actually telling you, I'm hoarding it now because it is my last one. I have plenty of other things I can melt, so I feel good about saying I'm hoarding it because I have so many other things I can melt. But this is fantastic. So this is a chopped up 3-wick candle from Bath & Body Works. Again, if you want to know how I do that, there's playlists on my channel, so feel free to find that as well. The bags are from L3 Waxy Wonders, and these are the large bakery bags that do fit a 3-wick candle chopped up very nicely. So happy to get this done because I didn't really enjoy it. It was too floral, like the jasmine was too floral. But this is jasmine green tea. I know this is a really popular scent with those who love Yankee Candle as a candle to burn, but it's so weak. If it was weak for me to melt it in my melters, then I don't know how people smelt this sucker when it was a whole candle. Because what I find about Yankee Candle is like, it's very, generally they're pretty weak throwers in my experience and the ones I've tried. But then, I didn't even test that out. So I'm like, oh, screw it. I'm just going to melt it down into tarts and I'm going to melt them. And I normally get a better throw. And I got an okay throw. I'm going to say 4 out of 10. But what I did get was definitely less of the green tea and more of the jasmine. And I wasn't a big fan. So I was happy to get that done. Last but not least, we finished Twilight's Immortal Child. Lavender Cream, Pink Sugar, and Strawberry Cake, which is a Go to Sleep and Happy Birthday blend. So those two last things, Go to Sleep and Happy Birthday, are two blends that she does, but she just mixed them to put in here. Guys, that's how long I've had it in my possession. This was purchased from a D-stash. I don't even know how old this thing was, but it throws like crazy. Like I said, I'm not going to say any, you know, Brandy's wax does last a long time. And same with Rainbow Melts. I think it's a, if you will, I don't even know if it's the proper way to say it. It's a good investment if you, you know, if you don't melt a lot, or if you want your stuff to throw for 3 days, like put it in the melter and let it go for as long as you can before the scent loses its smell. Those are definitely two brands I would definitely check out. Anyway, guys, here you go. As always, thank you so much for being here, and thank you very much for watching. Be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.